win with. So, Nick, Trent's comments on Jimmy G, even though he hasn't played with him yet, are blank.
Yeah, this is disappointing to me. Trent Williams, a player I like a lot, because Wilds, you know this, number one on my list of importance when it comes to sports, take integrity. And Trent, I apologize to say, I feel this is a lack of take integrity by him. I don't think he actually feels this way. I don't think Trent Williams was out there watching football last year from his couch when he wasn't playing for Washington and was like, you know who I think's awesome? Jimmy Garoppolo. You know who I think's a great quarterback you can win with? Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he's only saying this because he's on the team now. And I know everyone's going to say, obviously that's why he's saying this, but I'm disappointed. I want take integrity to spread like wildfire across this nation. And now we've got Trent Williams on the West Coast spreading this nonsense. Oh, I think Jimmy G's awesome. Trent, no, you don't. You know you don't. I know you don't. Everyone knows you don't. So it's a lack of take integrity. Brian Westbrook.
Wow. You know, Nick, I totally disagree with you. I think his comments are legitimate because I think Jimmy G is a quarterback that you can win with. The truth is that Bill Belichick, who we all respect, would have still had Jimmy G as our starting quarterback, and we would have never heard of Jarrett the Javelin Stidham if Bill Belichick had it his way. Here's the other part. He was, 10 minutes away from being a Super Bowl champion? He is a quarterback that you can win with. He's a quarterback that can take you to that game. He hasn't proven that he can win it quite yet, and he faced one of the best quarterbacks in the modern football history, Patrick Mahomes. So you got to remember this, and when you talk about this, Wild, he's only started 16 games last year. Before that, he had only started 5 games in the most in this season. So to me, he still has some room to grow. He still will continue to get better. I have no problem with Trent Williams' comment.
I don't either, and thank you for mentioning Jarrett the Javelin Stidham. Jarrett, I hope you're all is well this week with you. Look, I like take integrity too, and I like honesty, Nick. I'm going to just tell you, the guy was one pass away from being a Super Bowl champion. He had, I wrote on my little card, 67 yards. I know you can't read it, it's on a little card. He had 219 yards in the Super Bowl. Mahomes had 286. They both threw 2 interceptions. One guy becomes the greatest quarterback of all time on the top tier, right next to Tom Brady. And the other guy, you're not willing to say, is great. He's a great quarterback. He's practically a Super Bowl champion.
Oh, my God.
I know it was close.
Oh, my God.
It is, Nick. He's great. He's a great quarterback. He is. Take integrity. He's good at quarterback.
It's terrible.
Good quarterback.
It's terrible. That's terrible.
Good quarterback.
And Brian's right. You know who loved Jimmy G? Bill Belichick, Nick. You do know that. And if things were different, he'd be playing
He also
for the
likes the
Patriots right now.
javelin.
All right.
The hell's that mean?
It's true. He didn't have much of an option. Let's talk some Tom Brady now. His former Patriot teammate Heath Evans is excited to see Brady spread his wings in a new environment. Evans saying, quote, I got no doubt Tommy's going to be brilliant without Bill, but Nick, I'll let you decide. Tommy sans Bill will be blank.
The exact same this year he would have been with Bill Belichick. Old. Listen, folks, people think I hate Tom Brady. I don't hate Tom Brady. He's just old. And that means 2 things. One is, it means likely he be lying. And the other one it means is he's not going to be good. He's 43 years old, or he's about to be. We've never seen a quarterback anywhere close to his age have an extraordinary season like everyone's predicting for Tom. We just saw him come off the worst year of his career. Everyone blamed the poor first-round pick N'Keal Harry like it was his fault that Tom Brady was skipping passes in the dirt. He's old. It's nothing against him. He's the greatest of all time. But he's old, with or without Bill Belichick, unless he gets Jenna's time machine from yesterday to where he also can be 35 years old like he was a decade ago. He's just going to be old, Brian Westbrook.
I, for one, will sign up for a time machine, but I think Tom Brady without Bill Belichick will be cool Tommy B. And here's the reason why. Bill Belichick's system grinds on you. It takes a lot out of you. It's no fun. You heard that from Gronk. And I think Bruce Arians, he runs a totally different ship. It's laid back. It's more relaxed. And I think that's going to be much better for Tom Brady at this point in his career. Last season, the Patriots had one receiver over 1,000 yards. That was Julian Edelman. James White, the reserve running back, was the second best receiver. 2018, they had no receivers over 1,000 yards. James White was the leading receiver at 850 yards. Conversely, when you look at the Buccaneers, the quarterback threw for 5,000 yards last season.